Hello and welcome to the 2022 Open at Tallahassee. This is the FPO lead card coverage, final round, back nine. We're here at the Tom Brown Disc Golf Course in Tallahassee, Florida.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Stacie Hass is in the lead at -8. Jessica is chasing her at -3, and we've got a battle for third with Kona and Valerie. We also will see Lisa Fajkus and Maria Oliva at -2.
And here we are at hole 10. It's a par 3, 310 feet. There's a couple of different ways to get here, but none of them are easy. I like the straight route, and then you take an uphill putt. You can also take that gap on the right side and swing into the basket. We have yet to see any birdies on this hole over the weekend, so let's see if this lead card can capture some right now.
Stacie up first. This is a crave.
Oh, she hits that right gap.
That's the gap, and she puts herself inside the circle.
Stacie Hass is just running on all cylinders right now.
Look at that
She's
smile.
in ear to ear. Look at her.
Love it.
It's the best thing I've ever seen. Kona heading right for that tree, getting around the backside.
Good body English.
Yes. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that, but you can steer the disc if you just kick your leg out a little bit. Works every time, 50% of the time.
Weese putting up that hyzer, gets caught up a little bit high, but that's an easy pitch up. It's still even a putt for birdie.
Yeah, she'll have a look at it.
Lisa with a turn. She kind of pushed this left yesterday, so looking to make that correction. It's a little left, but getting through. She's looking up at the basket from outside circle 2. Going back to the sidearm, looking to put it close. Yep, inside the circle.
Look at all of Lisa's towels. What a nice collection. Okay, we have Kona Panis. She's doing more of an upshot for hers, not really a putt. Good enough, she says.
Yeah, and playing the high side, ensuring she doesn't get that trickle down the hill extra.
Weese had the height on it to go in. A little more left, and it would have been there.
And Stacie with a birdie look.
Oh my goodness, Stacie Hass getting yet another birdie. And there were 3 birdies here today, which means only 3 birdies the entire weekend.
Kona to clean up par. Yep.
Ooh, that was a solid putt. Jessica Weese with her tap-in par.
Shout out to Holly Finley and Ellen Widboom, who also got that birdie today. So Stacie takes another birdie, 2 in a row. Now she has a 3-stroke lead over Jess. On to hole 11. This is a par 3, 300 feet. Plays to a sidearm hyzer, moving left to right, but it's tucked way over here on the right side. You gotta swing the disc around those trees and get it to settle on this slightly downhill slope. You could also just throw the disc straight and then pitch down to the basket.
Stacie Hass has already shown us that she is good at the end hyzer throw. I'm expecting her to try to park this.
Oh yeah, gets through those trees. This is a virus.
What incredible shot shaping ability she has.
Kona also trying to get to the pin. This is a maverick. Oh yeah, inside the circle.
Jessica Weese has been pulling her forehands a little too left. Let's see if she can make the correction.
And this is just set up for her throw. Yep, just outside circle one. Lisa, a little too straight, but she'll just be pitching down. No harm done. I like her shirt. That's pretty, with the flowers on the back. Sky God.
Oh my goodness. If anyone's ever watched Lisa play, you know she's consistently throwing in long ones, so I'm expecting that from her at any moment.
Jess with a chance to birdie.
Oh my gosh, Jessica Weese.
Really great angle on that release. Ah,
That was such a pretty flight. Kona Panis for birdie. And she has been all over the basket today, left, right.
and she just put one in on the last hole really confidently.
She did.
And Stacie with a chance to get 3 birdies in a row. Oh my goodness. And it hit the little bit of those branches.
Stacie Hass.
She is on fire.
Let's check out this replay. Getting herself.
Look at it. It hit that tree. And the tree couldn't do nothing to those atoms.
Right? Like, get out of here. Right in the chains. Another birdie.
She's putting the dagger in the heart right now for her card baits.
Ooh, Stacie. Lisa's, I mean, you got to be feeling some pressure at this point. All of them, everybody. Even if you don't watch the scores, you can't not realize Stacie's just getting so many birdies. Kona jams one in the chains.
So Stacie, 4-stroke lead going into hole 12.
I absolutely love this tee shot. Hole 12, par 4, 610 feet. You can really unleash here. There's so much space to work with. The fault is really coming up short or ending up right in the woods. This is a birdieable hole, so you want to set up your drive to give you a nice open look into the green so you can have a drop-in 3. With no wind today, this should make this hole a lot easier as the green has been almost tornado-like conditions the past 2 days.
Stacie up first. This is a trace. Oh. Gets caught up short. That probably takes birdie out of play, but this is a tough birdie, so playing for par is still a great option. Kona with a sheriff. It's fading out left. But that's a boomer. Crowd likes it.
Weese unleashing off the tee. She'll be trickling a little left, and that should be fine.
Lisa puts a move on this turn. I like how flat it came out.
Me too, and how right it started, so it would end up more in the middle.
That opens up that second shot and give her a chance to get this birdie. That's great.
That's about as good as you can ask for from Stacie's position.
She gets to the gap. It's only 150 feet to pitch to the pin.
Lisa Fajkus throwing her second shot. Oh, this looks great.
Oh, gets caught up a little high.
Oh, those leaves really killed the flight of it. I mean, it's still fine. It's a par 4, but I feel like she was going to get there.
Weese going for the roller. Let's see.
Oh, no, she threw it. Oh, my goodness. I thought she threw it right into the tree.
She
has
looked like it.
fooled me so many times today.
And she's pin high.
Look at this.
Right.
She is like right outside the circle putting for birdie.
Jess, we're so confused.
Jess,
It's
I am
amazing.
sorry I doubted your skills. You are a forehand roller goddess.
And Kona, she looks like she's going for this little gap. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, my
Ooh, sends
goodness.
it a little long, but what an incredible line hit from Kona Panis.
She's just trying to throw it in at this point.
Yeah.
And Stacie on her third. Stays safe. A nice little putt for par.
I like how Lisa left that a little left because you see how the right side slopes. Stuff can get away from you quick over there.
And Jessica looks like from about 40 feet. This is for birdie. Oh, so close.
Weese just has so many different skills in her bag. Like, I am really impressed with her.
And Kona for birdie.
And that was just pulled a little right, but you know what? No harm done. She can drop it in for par.
Stacie for the par save.
Stacie's putt is just incredible today. It just looks so easy. It's like she doesn't look stressed out. She doesn't look like she's overthinking anything. It's just smooth tap in. Lisa's also smooth tapping in.
Yeah, a bunch of tap-ins, which, you know, is great for this hole. We didn't see a lot of birdies on it the first 2 days. There were a couple today. So, Holly, you got another birdie. Chloe and Chelsea Basley also got this birdie. So, Stacie with the only birdies on the card on this back nine so far. On to hole 13. This is a par 5, 670 feet. Players are going to push it out to the right on a distance line to get to this upper level. The next shot is another controlled distance shot. You can play it out to the right or out to the left, but you want to be on either side and not in the middle because this huge tree is blocking you as you approach the green to try to get a birdie. Make sure you throw it under the branches or it will smack you down outside the circle.
Stacie booms one way over the ridge.
Oh my goodness.
Past the poles. I mean, that had to be 380 to 410.
She's basically taking that next gap shot out of play. Everyone else has to throw under those branches on their next distance drive. That's a little too hyzer, unless she's playing to the left, which is not, you know, I could see that being a good strategy.
Yeah, it's very open over there.
Jessica with a turn. Gets it to the upper level. Good position.
Lisa, much like her forehand, just a little too straight. It's not a bad shot. It's just everyone is, you know, a tick further than she is.
And she has this little bit of uphill run up. It's going to make this shot a little more technical. But she can still birdie from here.
Absolutely. You just break it down into
Yep.
300, 300, and a chip up, you've got a putt. And that's exactly what Lisa does. Nothing to see here, folks.
Kona got way up there. I haven't seen this left side much. Oh, little
and
slip.
just like we saw from Lisa earlier, those loose leaves messing up the footing. I mean, it was still a great throw. It's just, nobody wants to fall down.
Just getting a nice flip up.
I love that shot from Jessica Weese. Massive forehand way up there.
And we have finally arrived to Stacie's drive.
Yeah, now it's Stacie's turn.
She's going fission photon again.
Look, it's shaping around
Is she trying
the
to get
tree.
an
Is it going to
eagle?
swing back?
She is
Stacie
inside the
Hass?
circle for an eagle.
We haven't even seen this yet.
Nobody's gotten up there this far.
Sorry I've yelled into the mic. It's just that we haven't seen that yet, guys and girls.
So Lisa approaching for her third. Good shot.
Great shot from Lisa Fajkus. Kona.
Parks it.
She sure does. She has shown us some really beautiful touch forehands this
15 to
weekend.
16 was kind of okay for that.
Jess got way up there and is now another pitch to the green. No problem. Are we going to see a star frame? What if there's an eagle mixed in? That still counts, right?
I would love to see a Schmeagle. Stacie Hass. Nah! I wanted her to have it so bad. I mean, it's incredible to even have that opportunity. She's really playing next level right now.
Lisa for birdie. Count it.
And Stacie did not play that as she could have. She actually gets relief from that rope. She could have walked it in towards the basket and practically leaned over and dropped it in. And that is unfortunate that she did not know that. I clarified it 2 times with the TD. And I feel really bad that she didn't get to take advantage of that. Especially when she was putting for eagle. She didn't know that rule. And I mean, yeah, she's in the lead, but still, that's just something that goes to show you've got to know all the rules. You can take advantage of them.
Stacie Hass still in the lead.
Here we are at hole 14. It's a par 3, 325 feet. What you want to do is send a distance driver or a fairway driver, whatever can get you the birdie, as close as you can to the tower. It's been windy the last couple of days, but with no wind today, it'll make the putt that much easier. I'm looking for 4 birdies right now.
Kona unleashing a sheriff. It's got a good turn on it. Oh, yes. Inside the bullseye. Count it.
That was perfect from Kona Panis.
Jessica looking to match.
She'll have about a 20-footer.
Lisa needed a little more turn, a little too high, but it's out there and safe. Be a simple pitch up. Stacie with a trace. Similar mistake as Lisa.
Yeah, also a little too left and gets smacked down by the limb. I mean, it's in putting range if you like really long putts, but I mean, that's a really long one.
Kind of crazy to run it from that distance. Lisa agreeing with you and me.
What about this? I feel like this is reasonable.
No.
Stacie doesn't. You've got to agree this is a reasonable putt.
I guess. No. No, you can't lay this up.
Weese for birdie.
Crazy wind. Catches the band, but it sits right there.
This will be Lisa for her par.
Stacie also tapping in the par. And we are finally to Kona's drive. Drop in, birdie.
Look at that. It's as good as it gets without throwing it in.
And with that, Kona gets a stroke to go to -5. She's trying to make a run for that second place. Stacie's still in the lead.
The crowd was so spectacular today. Just the energy from you all was just amazing. I love you, Oregon!
On to hole 15. This is a par 3, 345 feet. Plays slightly downhill through this really nice corridor of trees. Players are going to throw a distance driver or fairway on a slight flip up. Try to get it to fade back right under the pin. This is a gettable hole and the wind is favorable.
What you don't want to do here is early release or send it too high and clip those trees on the left line. Kona swings it out right. A little too right. She does get smacked down.
Jess with a destroyer. That looks great.
Oh yeah, Weese will be putting for birdie.
Lisa with a turn needs to sneak under those branches.
Ooh, I think it went through one.
Oh my goodness.
On the dirt, Lisa Fajkus. Drop in birdie almost. Wow.
Stacie with a trace looking for that flip up.
She clipped one of those left trees, but still she threw it hard enough that it didn't even matter. She's pinned deep.
Kona from way back looking to put this close.
She has executed some incredible upshots today, and look at that. It's another one, just right under the basket.
Stacie from just outside circle one.
Stacie Hass, another birdie. She is not saving any for anyone else. Just looks so simple. Little step putt.
Wow.
Right in the chains. Count it. Look at her entourage. Hands up.
Jessica with a long look at birdie. Puts it close. And Lisa with the virtual park job gets the birdie. Getting that scorecard eraser out.
We had 5 birdies on this hole in the FPO field today. Wow, couple birdies, couple pars. Stacie Hass still in the lead. Hole 16, par 3, 275 feet. I've seen every type of shot here. Full distance driver, flare skip, a putter. I mean, use whatever's going to get you the birdie. Just get it close, make the putt. Coming into the final stretch here.
Lisa up first, trying to make a move. This is a turn. Ooh, that looks good.
Lisa talking to it, and it went.
Stacie in the lead, looking to maintain. This is a volt. She doesn't like it, but she gets up there, and yeah.
It's a long look at it. About a 40-footer, maybe. This is looking great. Oh, blocked by the big tree, but still, doesn't matter. It rolled back, and she'll have a short putt looking at bird.
That tree giveth and it taketh, and that was a great kick off of it. Jess with the leopard. It turns a little too much.
A bit of a sigh from her. You're looking for a left finish on the end of the flight.
And this is one of the easier holes, so if you don't get it, it feels like you're losing a stroke to the card.
She floats one up into the green.
Stacie is now...
I saw her consulting with her caddy. I wondered if she was being strategic, saying, I don't really need to run this. I might put it at the dust and drop it in.
I wonder how aware she is of her lead at the moment. Because that's a good play. Lisa, though, getting another birdie. That's 2 in a row. She's looking to make a move. Oh,
That was a lot of chains for it to not be in the basket.
Oh, bummer. Still be good for the par, though.
Yep. Weese for her par putt. Stacie Hass opting to pitch up and drop in her par.
So with 2 holes to play, Stacie still is in the lead at minus 11. Jess is a 4 behind at minus 7. Lisa and Kona are battling out at minus 5. Advantage Lisa, who has gone 2 in a row birdies. On to hole 17, par 3, 310 feet. This plays as a tight gap from right to left. Players who want to throw a hyzer flip up the gap that floats for a little while and then slowly fades into the green. This is a really beautiful hole, but it's very tricky right off the tee.
I feel like the tee shot plays longer than 310. I feel like you have to throw it like, 320 to 340.
That's it. Lisa gets the shot with the turn. Oh, no.
Knocked down.
Oh, man, it came in just a tiny bit early. There is another alleyway over there, so she could have gotten carry even left, but hits that tree. Stacie with a crave.
Yeah, Stacie hits the gap into the grass, and she'll have another putt at birdie, smiling ear to ear.
Yeah, that was kind of that's where she could rack up a couple strokes is on this hole if if she hits early. So puring this shot gives her a lot of confidence going into that final hole.
Weese also hitting the gap.
Beautiful flip up from Weese. I think that was a Valkyrie.
Kona Panis putting a lot on that, and that turned over, but it's a favorable kick right onto the path. Should be another bread and butter shot for Kona. We've seen so many perfect ones today.
Beautiful.
There it is. Oh, that was a beautiful bid from Lisa when she starts doing that little left kickstart thing.
Yeah, right.
Waiting for magic to happen.
And Jessica from about 40, 45.
Bit too lofty.
But, with her putt, she gets to run them, and then if they don't go in, they're really close.
Exactly. That's the
So-
beauty of it. Stacie Hass for birdie.
And she doesn't really need this, but I'm sure she's going to putt at it.
And it was such a gentle, timid putt. And like Sarah said, she didn't need it. But when you're that close, it kind of hurts just to lay it up.
Yeah,
You might as well give it a little soft one.
Yeah, it kind of felt like a half go.
It was.
Lisa cleaning up the par.
Lisa with the full go par putt. Oh, no. Weese pulls it a bit right. Stacie Hass tapping in her par, coming into hole 18. Stacie Hass's best finish so far on the Pro Tour was 5th last year at a Silver Series called Clash at the Canyons.
So firmly in the lead is Stacie Hass at -11. Now Jessica drops back one, leaving Lisa and Kona in a prime position to try to get that second place. And Stacie Hass, are we going to see a first-time winner? How is she going to handle the pressure on 18?
Let's check it out. Hole 18, par 4, 665 feet. Got a lot of space to work with, but there is out of bounds on the left where you can see the road. Just pump one out as far as you can, hopefully over this ridge. Your next shot needs to be strategic. You're going to take the center route under these low limbs or swing in right side hyzer and skip into the wooden structure. Whatever you want to do, get your upshot as close as possible and make that final putt easy. Little to no wind today. This hole should play a lot easier than the previous 2 days.
Lisa with a strike. Great position. Stacie with a fission photon. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Hello.
What a smush.
Mashed potatoes.
Extra loud claps from the gallery.
Kona with a grace. This is just a virtual distance competition right here. Beautiful shot.
We saw Weese go to the right of the trees yesterday. It didn't work out. She's out okay today. That's a little low, though. You know, she has a lot of distance in her. She can get up to 4, so I know she's looking for a bit more than that. But yesterday she threw it right into the ground. So if you compare it to that, that was a great shot. And this is a long shot to try to go for the birdie.
Yeah, but I do think getting as far as you can up there that's realistic is going to make that upshot easier.
Absolutely.
You'll still be able to get the par. I mean, nobody wants to really be putting on this basket.
No way.
Lisa looking to pump one down to the pin.
I like how low she kept it. She got under the branches. Now she'll have to pitch up and play for par.
Stacie lining up a pyro. This is a really overstable mid. So she is playing safe. Puts it outside the circle.
Her caddy looks extremely happy. He is just smiling, trying to hold the smile in. Kona Panis taking the right hyzer route. Ooh, I like it.
She skipped it onto the short.
It's long,
Oh,
it's
no.
long, it's too powerful. What in the world? What in the world? A shot of adrenaline on the last hole in full send OB long from Kona Panis. And the good news is once you walk it in, you're not that far from the basket, but Lisa,
Oh.
is that inbounds?
It is, but it's not a fun putt.
I don't think she wanted to send that far either.
Or the putt is just extra fun from there. And yeah, I don't see Kona trying to make this putt either.
No, you
I mean,
wouldn't. You'd
put
be
it-
foolish to.
Put it right there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, what
perfectly.
a perfect layup.
There's so many shots I've seen hit the wood and then roll to like 20.
Very good touch.
That'll work. And Stacie just needs to pitch it up there. Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, man.
Stacie Hass has all but won it at this point. I mean, she's just got to get up there, get that final putt in. Lisa Fajkus, this is a long putt.
And this is for par. Oh, she runs it. Of course she does.
Yeah, Lisa is a courageous putter.
And for the bogey.
Lisa Fajkus putting forth a really good effort this weekend.
Yeah, she had a rough front, but then on the back, she really brought it back in. Jessica also trying to make a push for that win this weekend, but just couldn't put it together at the end. Kona tapping in the bogey.
And for her first Silver Series win ever,
18-year-old Stacie Hass. Look at that crowd. Congratulations to Stacie. That's amazing.
incredible play today from Stacie Hass. I mean, we saw so many birdies, long putts, step
2022 Open at
putts.
Tallahassee winner, Stacie Hass.
And look at that trophy. Heck yeah. And Stacie hasn't even gotten inside the top 10 yet this year. And here she goes, just popping off a big W.
We're here with Stacie Hass, your 2022 Open at Tallahassee, presented by Dynamic Disc Champion. Stacie, this is your first win on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. It still hasn't quite set in yet, but I think it's crazy. I was just shooting for top 5 at best, so I'll take the win.
Yeah, so you started the round with 2 birdies, which sent you out to an early lead. When did you really feel like you had this one in the bag?
Probably after hole 7, it kind of set in that I could actually have a chance at winning this.
Awesome. Yeah, so right after hole 7, you had hole 8. That was your only bogey of the day. Was that like some nerves kicking in or an unfortunate kick?
Definitely some nerves, and I'll just say some bad kicks, but yeah.
Awesome. So this weekend you went 4 down in round 1, even in the wind yesterday, and then you closed the day with a 7 under par. What do you feel contributed to today's stellar performance?
I feel like my mental game. I just kept calm. I didn't get ahead of myself. I didn't get in my head. Yeah.
Great. So this is your first year on tour. What made you decide to come out and hit the road?
I played a couple big events last year, and I loved the environment. I loved the people and the community, and I just knew that that's what I wanted to do for a living.
Great, great. So you have a full schedule ahead of you. What event are you looking forward to next?
I'm gonna say D-Glow probably, because it's back in my home state, and I played it last year, and I'd like to get some redemption there.
Yeah, totally. So speaking of your home state, you're sponsored by MVP. The fans want to know, what are you throwing and how can they support you?
I'm loving Fission Photons right now. Those go so good for me, and you can grab some fundraiser discs off GreatLakesDisc.com. They're waves.
Awesome, great. Anything else you want to say to the fans?
Thanks for all the support and all the kind messages. And super excited.
Thanks. Congrats again, Stacie.
Thank you so much.
Wow. What a well-spoken young lady.
Yeah, she is really ahead of the game here, skill-wise and demeanor-wise and mental game-wise. I mean, she just looks so poised and so calm throughout the entire final round.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Stacie, of course, out in front as our champion. Valerie jumping up there to tie Jessica Weese for 2nd, and Maria and Kona in a tie for 4th with Lisa.
We appreciate you guys tuning in to this Open at Tallahassee coverage. And if you missed rounds 1 and 2, go back and check those out. We hope you tune in next time. I'm Holly Finley.
I'm Sarah Hokum.